Hey everybody, Julie here from Mostly Caffeinated. Today I wanted to share with you my fall favorites. I don't do these monthly because I don't use enough products, different products monthly to make it worthwhile, but I do try to do them seasonally. This could kind of double as a gift guide if you're looking for things to gift people in your life. These are only, 5 things. But they are from all kinds of different categories. None of them are very expensive, and they're all currently available because none of them were thrifted. So, if you're looking for some real basic gift ideas, perhaps this could double as that. So, fall favorites slash a very small amount of gift ideas. All right, here we go. My favorites are always in a few categories. I usually do like a style thing, and a beauty thing, and a kid thing, and a food or beverage thing, and a housekeeping type of thing. And it's still kind of like that. I am not including a style piece today, a piece of clothing, because I am like full up in my maternity wardrobe. And so whatever I showed you would be a maternity item, which is not, not what I usually put in my favorites. If you want to talk about maternity clothes, I could do that, but that would kind of be its own topic, I feel like. And also, I've worn my maternity clothes so many times now that I'm kind of tired of them. Not going to lie. So I did not include that. I doubled up on foods and beverages instead. So there it is. But we can start beauty. That's the other place I usually start. I believe I hauled this lipstick. Wow, this is really reflecting and stuff. I hauled this in a, relatively recent video. This is just the Wet n Wild Liquid Cat Suit, which I've been talking about for years, and I have in a bunch of different colors, but this is the like metallic brown one, which of course I'm not wearing. It would have been smart to like have it on my face for this video, but I didn't do that. But there it is. It's pretty much the same color that it looks in the tube, so it's not too brown. Like, it doesn't look crazy on my coloring like a true brown really would. It's got kind of a reddish, orangish, metallic hue. It's a really warm tone. I know a lot of people rave about blue-toned lipsticks, that they want like a blue-toned red or, a blue-toned purple or burgundy when they wear a darker lip. But I actually don't look good in blue-toned anything. I do have one blue lipstick for fun, but I actually have to go warm tone. I am very kind of yellow in my coloring. So warm tones don't look good on me. But this is like a warm tone, brown, metallic, kind of bronze, orangish bronze. It's really good. And since this is the same brand I have in a lot of other colors, sometimes I layer this on top of something. Like, I'll put on a red and then put this on, and it's kind of a really cool burnt orange kind of color. I have not put this on top of a burgundy yet, but I want to try that. Maybe for Thanksgiving. That could be fun. Since it's the same formula, it's just like putting on 2 coats of this. Like, it doesn't separate or do anything crazy. And this stays on really well, just like all the other liquid catsuit colors. Of course, the very inside of your mouth wears off. Always does. But I can eat, 2 meals and sit around, a 10-hour day with this on, and the outside of my mouth still looks exactly the same. So that's my pick this month. I've been wearing that a lot. I just said this month, like I do monthly favorites. It's been my fall lipstick of choice. I still wear red sometimes, and I really do like burgundies. But I bought this one. It was new this fall, and it's been really exciting, so I've been wearing it a lot. All right. Food and drink thing. I've got 2 of them. The first one is this chocolate hummus, little singles from Aldi's. It's, the Aldi's brand, whatever the Aldi's brand is. I don't even know if it says a brand name. But, you can tell by the font, by this kind of typing. It's just the Aldi's product. And now this is, of course, got sugar and stuff in it because it's chocolatey. But the sugar is from organic cane sugar. And then it's got vanilla and real cocoa powder, olive oil, sunflower oil, chickpeas. So there's nothing weird in here. There's nothing hydrogenated, fake, soy, corn syrup, none of that. And it comes in these little individual doodaddies. So you don't have to like open a whole container and then worry that it's going bad in your fridge and eat a ton of it at a time. This could work as a kid's snack. You could dip something in here, like pretzels or, I don't know, Ritz crackers or something. I don't feed these to my kids. I just eat them myself, and I just eat them with a spoon. They taste like pudding. It's very much like eating a thick pudding. You don't even taste any kind of hummus flavor whatsoever. It just tastes like pudding. But it's better for you than pudding because it's hummus. I mean, sugar-wise, it's not better for you than pudding, but it's hummus, and it's delicious. And I've managed to be eating these for like a month, and I haven't eaten all of them yet, so get those. And then hot beverage-wise, I always tell you about a hot beverage, don't I? I've been drinking a lot of matcha. If you're not familiar with matcha, it's green. Like, it's bright green. I don't have a cup of it brewed right now. But when you brew it in the cup, it is like a fluorescent green color, which kind of looks a little disturbing. And it smells kind of like grass, which is not a great smell. But if you make it properly, it's really tasty. Now, if you're my age or older, you might know what I'm talking about. But way, way back, like in the early 2000s, I would say, Starbucks did a beverage. It was a green tea frappuccino. Maybe they still make those where you live at your Starbucks, but I haven't seen one in a Starbucks in a long time. And it was only a summer thing. And it was like bright green, and it was a tasty frozen drink. I'm pretty sure it was made of matcha. Because when I make a cup of this, it tastes just like those frappuccinos. Like, you can make it cold, you can make it into a smoothie, you can mix this with all kinds of things, it says on the back, or you can make it hot into like a latte. It tastes just like the green tea frappuccino from Starbucks, circa like 2006. If that doesn't help you, I'm sorry, it's kind of hard to describe. I don't actually like green tea. Like, if you gave me a green tea bag and had me make a cup of tea out of it, I would not enjoy that. So if you're not a green tea fan, maybe try matcha. You can usually get a little packet at most grocery stores in the tea aisle. This is a ridiculously large bag. This is like a 12-ounce bag of powder. It's not leaves. It's a powder. You don't scoop anything back out of it after you're done making it. So this will last about a bazillion years. What does it say? It says there's 170 servings in here. I got this at Costco. It was like $25, which seems really expensive. But I was paying $10 for like a little tin. And I could only find it at World Market, which is not a local store for me. So this actually turned out to be quite a deal and was a lot easier to find and purchase. This is just like the matcha powder. It's not sweetened. It's not a latte mix. I would be kind of careful when you go looking for matcha because a lot of them are a latte mix, which means it's already got sugar in it. Sometimes it's already got like dehydrated milk in it. This is just the green tea powder. That's all it is. And you put a little bit in a cup, like, follow the directions for sure. Maybe even a little less than the directions say to put in. You mix it with hot water. You're supposed to use a whisk and like whisk it a lot. I don't usually bother with a whisk. I kind of stir it vigorously with a spoon and just hope. It would be better with a whisk, but I'm lazy. I put honey in mine to sweeten. I feel like it does need sweetening. I don't think I'd like it if I didn't sweeten it at all. But just sugar is kind of weird. Like, it almost needs the flavor that honey provides. So I like to put honey in mine. About as much as I would put in, any other sweetening hot beverage with honey situation. And then I put milk in it until it turns the right color. Like, kind of a lighter green rather than like a super deep dark green. And then I drink it. And it's delicious. It reheats okay. I mean, it's not super great if it gets cold on your counter. It's better to drink it right away, but I really liked it. And I believe green tea is not caffeinated, or if it is, it's only a teeny tiny bit caffeinated, which is why I have switched to a lot of matcha. I don't drink a lot of coffee these days. I try not to drink a lot of caffeine when I'm pregnant, and decaffeinated coffee just isn't very good. So I've been doing a lot of matcha instead. Sometimes I do Pero. I don't really love Pero, but sometimes I drink it. Right now I'm drinking peppermint tea because it's the holidays. Okay, then a kid thing. Also doubles as a kid gift idea. I bought my older middle son, he's now 6, Magnetiles for his birthday a couple of years ago. And he had a lot of fun with them. He's played with them. His younger brother has played with them. So for the younger brother's birthday this year, I bought another set because we kind of didn't have enough for them to both make anything substantially sized. So I bought another set so they had more. So now we have a whole bunch of Magnetiles. And Magnetiles are great. I feel like a new classic gift for kids. No, the little magnets do not come out. They've played with these for years. I tried to break one. Like, I threw it on the ground. I tried kind of chewing on it. I tried trying to pick it apart with my fingers. I tried lots of kinds of things before I let my younger son play with them, because my younger son is kind of known to eat things. And they don't come apart. The magnets don't come out. Maybe some brands do. I don't know, but these are fine. And it came with like a set of wheels. And the wheels worked by just kind of setting a square on top of the wheels, and then the two sets of wheels were independent from each other. And it was really hard for the kids to make a vehicle. They'd get very frustrated. You were depending on the strength of the magnet tiles to kind of keep the whole thing together. So when I got these for my younger son, I went looking for a better kind of car base. And what I found was these. It's kind of clear. It's got the magnets around the side, and it's got all 4 wheels attached, and they hook onto each other. This was a set of 2. These are actually sold to use with Picasso tiles, which are a little bit different. They don't really connect to these. They're a different size, and they're solid in the middle. So the magnets here are spaced a little bit differently than I think they would be if this was designed for magnet tiles, but they do still work. You can still build a vehicle on top of this and hook them together and drive them around, and this is actually much better than the wheels that came with this originally. So if your kids have these, or you're buying them for Christmas and you think they'd like to build vehicles, I would suggest the Picasso tiles vehicle base rather than the black wheels that come with this. I mean, if you get the black wheels, whatever, but they're a little bit frustrating. This is better, I feel like. And then a housekeeping thing. This is not like a cleaning product or anything. This is a battery operated candle. I think it's got real wax. Yeah, it's got real wax coating on the outside. It's got kind of an irregular top. They take AAA batteries. They flicker realistically. I got a set of, I think, 3 or 4 of these from, I think, Aldi's. But they sell these all kinds of places, usually not very expensively. Sometimes they're scented, so be careful. But it's got like a little flickering tiny light bulb in there. And I don't know how long the batteries last, but I've been using this one. I've been setting it like on my desk. I'll have, my cup of tea and my little candle and the book I'm reading or something. And it's just kind of a nice ambiance. Usually I only get these out and turn them on like on Christmas Eve or on Friendsgiving or like some fancy occasion. But I'm like, why don't I just use these all year long? I have rechargeable batteries in them, so I can just take the batteries out and recharge them if they go dead before my major event. But I've been enjoying this for like ambiance on my desk. I might put a few around my house and turn them on at night just for nice stuff. Like maybe I'll put some in my bedroom on my nightstand. That could be fun. But they're not very expensive, and they're kind of good, long-lasting decor. Like you can start using them kind of whenever, whenever the mood strikes you to have candles, September, October, and you can use them all the way through the holiday season. They can be Christmas decorations. You can put them in the middle of a wreath. You can put them in your centerpiece. You can put them, just around. They're kid safe. I mean, I'm sure a kid could break it, but it's not actually on fire. Is the kid safe part. You could set them in your bathroom because they're not like a real candle. It's gonna go out if there's a flick of water in the air somewhere. So that's what I've been enjoying around my house. So there's my fall favorites for you if you're looking for a quick gift guide. Walmart, Aldi's, any store that sells tea, magnetiles on the internet, any store that sells home decor. Maybe you got some ideas there. Or if you're just the kind of person cruising around looking for favorites videos. I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.